Weather Authority meteorologist Ron Rhodes.
It's Davis County against Apollo tonight. Home team Friday, 7 o'clock on our sister station, the CW7, also streaming on tristatehomepage.com. So the Eagles against the Panthers. That's been a rivalry for a long time in the county, Davis County. As we take a look at our roofclaim.com camera, of course, under that beautiful blue sky with some high clouds out there, too. Saw a sundog out there earlier. It was really cool. With some of those high, thin clouds, you can get that when the sun is peering behind it. Of course, those high, thin clouds are basically ice crystals, and so it's refracting the light of the sun, especially at a certain altitude, right around 6,000 feet. But yeah, you can see the traffic on the Blue Bridge, and now you're seeing the traffic rolling along at 66 and 69 from Deaconess Gateway, our Diamond Valley Federal Credit Union camera. At least everything's rolling along except for that van right there. But we're looking out toward the east side. You can see that the wind is being kicked a little bit, or wind is kicking the flag just a little bit just off the Lloyd Expressway. And it's going to be a pretty good wind today. It's not going to be too blustery, but still at 10 to 20 miles an hour from the south. It's going to be a little bit windier than that, though, over the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. You can see the traffic out there on 41, northbound, southbound traffic on the Twin Bridges. Not a whole lot of traffic out there right now, but it's all moving, and that's the main thing. Looking from Ellis Park and looking at the bend of the river, that's downtown. Evansville looks like a little barge over there in the distance as we get a look right now at the temperature, 63 degrees. Yesterday we topped out at 64. So we're going to be well above that when we hit that high in the middle of the afternoon. Dew point nice and low, of course. That's one of the reasons why the temperature's jumping and falling so quickly. But we do have a few clouds that are going to move in tonight, and the temperature is not going to drop nearly as far as this morning or the few mornings this week that we were below freezing. But it is going to drop down into the low 50s. And at the football games tonight, if you're heading out there for the games, I mean, temperature's going to start in the low to mid 60s and only drop into the upper 50s. So not too bad out there. South-southwest wind now starting to pick up a little bit at 13, but basically from the south today at 10 to 20. Temperature-wise, how low can we go? 61 in French Lick, 62 Lagodi, 63 in Jasper, 64 in Henderson, 65 in Santa Claus, 66 in Tell City, 67 degrees in Dixon, and 68 degrees in Morgantown, and 69 now in Fairfield. 70 in Carmi, so a nice little temperature run there of 10 degrees. Wind speeds. Yeah, the reason why, by the way, it's a little bit cooler up to the northeast, a few more clouds in play. Kept the temperature up at night, but when you got a few more clouds in play during the day, obviously, it shrouds the sun. You can see the wind starting to ramp up a little bit, especially up in Vincennes, 18 miles an hour. But again, in that 10 to 20 mile per hour range for the most part. No need to worry about the wind chill right now. Check out this, though. Anytime the temperature is above 50, you don't worry about that. But we've got this great color. Connie Howerton, who walks her dogs every day in the early morning and the evening. She gets good sunrises and sunsets. She said this is the best looking tree that she has seen so far this season, and we've got a lot of good ones out there right now. We are approaching peak. This will be a great weekend for checking it out, and Connie got this shot. I love it. That's a great looking tree. I agree with you, Connie. That's about as good as it gets right there. And I love how the bark is so dark right there. It's kind of almost black, so it's contrasting with the orange and the yellow. Those are Halloween colors, the orange and black, so love it. Again, west side color there. Live first warning Doppler radar, not showing anything of note. Other than a few false returns. You can see we've got ourselves some clouds kind of clipping on through, and again up to the northeast, kept the temperature down just a little bit, although kept it up at night. And we're seeing more of those clouds stacking up Cincinnati and Lexington if you're traveling there. And if you're traveling north to Chicago, they had some clouds earlier today, but now it's clearing out, looking a whole lot better there in the Windy City, and finally getting a break in lower Michigan from all the rain. And really across the country, you're not a whole lot going on. Along the Gulf Coast, if you're traveling down there this weekend, looking good right now. The East Coast is looking pretty clear too. Next storm system's coming in from the northwest and now starting to hit the Pacific Northwest. That's going to translate out into the midsection of the country over the weekend and then move our way early next week. That's going to be our next rainmaker, which we could use. Looks like we could see some thunderstorms Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Future tracker. We got ourselves, again, a few clouds kind of mixing in with the sunshine this afternoon, but plenty of sun. Enough cloud cover out there to keep that temperature up, along with the wind. The wind's going to stay at around 10 miles an hour throughout the night, so we're going to keep that breeze. It's going to help keep the temperature up into the 50s as opposed to the 40s where we were this morning, and the 30s and 20s where we were the mornings before that this week. And then as we head into Saturday, a few more clouds in play, but still plenty of sunshine, and it's going to be staying dry until next week. So nice weekend headed our way. It's going to be a warm weekend too, but a windy weekend. Breezy enough today with the south wind at 10 to 20 miles an hour. High temperature 75 is what I'm calling it, up 11 from yesterday's high in the 60s. On the 3-degree guarantee, I called for a high yesterday of 65, got up to 64. That's a 3-degree guarantee winner. Let's hear it for Jason Stelmack. of Utica. Congratulations, Jason. You've got yourself an umbrella courtesy of Ackerman Chiropractic. Over the next 7 days, temperatures are going to be warming up even more over the weekend. We hit 75 today, 79 tomorrow, and 80 degrees on Sunday. Of course, staying dry through the run. Overnight low temperatures are going to be in the 50s. And then next week, still a warmer start on Monday with 78 degrees. But here comes some rain. Slight chance Monday. Better chance going to come Tuesday night into Wednesday. And yes, the temperature is going to drop back down into the mid-60s by midweek, Angie. But that's a long way off. We've got a lot of nice weather between here and there. Check this out. This is pretty cool.
Pretty.
I've seen some trees, how they kind of pop, where some parts of the tree are popping and the other parts are staying green. These are parts of the leaves that are popping. Look at it. It's like all these leaves just partially popping, not completely. So I don't know if I've ever seen it like this before. We're calling those conflicted leaves.
Conflicted.
They don't know whether to go into fall or stay in summer. But
maybe they're just, maybe it's both sides now. I want it all. I want to be both things at once. I want everything.
Good. Well, I think it looks really cool. And Kurt Finke used to be a director here at Eyewitness News.
Oh,
he
yes.
lives in Posey County, and Kurt is the one that got that wonderful shot there. Thank you, Kurt.
You know who else we're crazy about? We're crazy about Josh Merritt.
Yes, we are.
Josh Merritt is ready to bring us some music for the weekend.